Hi, welcome back to another story about a man in the Bible that we call Joseph. Joseph's story is an interesting story today. Remember, Joseph has had a lot of time dealing with dreams. He had dreams at his home when he was a young boy, and that made his brothers mad. He had dreams when he was in prison, and he told the cupbearer that he would be getting out of prison. Now today's dream, the dreamer was the king. And the king said to his people, his group of men that worked for him, he said, I had a really strange dream last night. I have some strange dreams too, but I've never thought of them like the king has. He told his people that his dream was about cows. He said that there were 7 cows that came up out of the river. And after those 7 cows came out of the river, these cows were fat. They ate a lot of food, and he could tell that they were big, fat cows. But the next thing that happened were there were 7 skinny cows in his dream, and they came out of the river, and they ate the 7 fat cows. That is a really strange dream. I would have wondered what that meant too. Why was he dreaming about fat cows and skinny cows? Skinny cows eating the fat cows? Really strange. Well, the people around him said, I don't know what that means. That's kind of a crazy dream. But remember the man last week in the story that was supposed to tell the king about Joseph and he forgot? Well, this whole story about the dreams made him think about that man back in jail. He said, Your Honor, Sir King, I might know somebody who could tell you about that strange dream. He told me about my dreams. Well, the king said, bring him. Where is he? Well, they went to jail and they brought Joseph into the presence of the king. And Joseph said, well, I really can't tell you about your dreams, but God can. God always helps me. So the king told him the dream. He told him about the 7 fat cows coming out of the water. And he said, and the 7 skinny cows ate them up. And Joseph said, this is what God has told me your dream means. For 7 years, your grass is going to grow and your fields and crops are going to grow and everybody's going to have way too much. And then 7 years after that, there's nothing is going to grow. Everything's going to dry up and shrivel and you won't have anything to eat. So what we need to do is during the time we have too much, we need to save some, put it in storage. And then during the 7 years when we don't have anything, we'll have something in storage that we can go eat. The king was excited that Joseph knew what that dream meant. And he said to Joseph, you know, your God has told you what to do. I want you to be in charge. Wow, Joseph just got out of jail and now he was in charge of the kingdom and gathering the grain. And so he did. He took that charge because he knew God put him in charge. And he told people what to do. He said, go to your crops, gather all the extra grain, put it in bags, fill the barns, put it away and save it. And then, just like God told him, after 7 years of gathering all the extra grain, no more grain came in. People started getting hungry. Do you know what they did? They went to Joseph and they bought grain and they fed their families and they had enough during the time where there was nothing growing out in the fields because God had a plan and God put Joseph in charge of that plan. God has a plan for us too. And I'm thankful that God knows what I'm doing every day and what I need. I need to listen to him. I need to pray to God. And I know that God's taking care of me just like he took care of Joseph. So I want you to have a great week. Do things that are fun and exciting with your family. And remember that God loves you and takes care of you. See you next time.